Let's speak now to Declan McGarvey in Buenos Aires. Declan, it's the day after Maradona's funeral, so what is the atmosphere like in the Argentinian capital?
Our regional correspondent, Declan McGarvey, joins me now from Buenos Aires. Declan, what's the latest?
Declan McGarvey reports from Buenos Aires.
Will they bury the hatchet or escalate the fight? At the G20 summit in Buenos Aires, all eyes are on the expected bilateral meeting between US President Donald Trump and his Chinese counterpart, President Xi Jinping. Donald Trump has vowed to escalate further should China not meet US demands. This G20 summit in Buenos Aires is all about consensus. In Buenos Aires over the next 48 hours, it's not about taking two to tango. It's about taking 19 nations plus the European Union to tango. However, in the hours before this summit gets underway, it appears there is much more potential for conflict than there is a desire for consensus. A strict lockdown has been in place in Argentina since the middle of March, and to an extent it has worked. Infection rates have been low. That said, those infection rates are now beginning to rise more sharply, particularly in the densely populated urban slums of Buenos Aires. Now, as the Southern Hemisphere winter takes grip in Argentina, this is a nation that is fighting a battle on two fronts, the coronavirus pandemic, but also a lasting and damaging recession that is now in its third year.
Alberto Fernandez, the leftist opposition candidate, has a vastly different vision. His leftist agenda includes renegotiation of Argentina's international debt, an overturning of the tough austerity measures imposed by the Macri government, and a boosting of the role of the welfare state. Now, the latest opinion polls going into this election are pointing towards a landslide victory for the Fernandez ticket and the likelihood of a radical change of direction in the politics and the economy of Argentina. Diego Maradona's body is laying in state at the presidential palace in Buenos Aires. That's the same presidential palace from whose balcony in 1986, Diego Maradona lifted the World Cup aloft to an adoring public on his return from Mexico. Now he lays within a wooden coffin within the presidential palace, draped in the national flag, as well as the football shirts of the Argentine national team.
Legislation is being debated before the lower house of Argentina's National Congress, and it's very likely to pass in the lower house. The debate is ongoing as we can speak. There's a large video screen behind me. People within the thousands of people gathered within the plaza here can see their lawmakers debating this on screen, and they're giving their voting intentions and declarations as they go. And it looks like it's going to be an ample majority in favour of a yes vote.
Christina Kirchner this morning has come out to say that she denies all allegations against her. She says that she is the victim of a political conspiracy being waged against her by the incumbent government of President Mauricio Macri. And she said via her Twitter account that the aim of the current government is to place a former president and political opponent in the dock in the middle of a presidential campaign.